having panel discussion is extremely important to give a little bit of direction for people coming in the market nowadays. I always get these opportunities to come and learn. I also learn from the other people doing the panel.
It's the second year running for the Gulfhost conference. I think it's a fantastic platform. It's grown from the last year into this year into, evolving on platforms, evolving on subjects, the quality of speakers, the quality of conversations coming in. It's very regional yet very global in its feel. So, I'm excited being here. We've moderated a session yesterday. We've had a fantastic session this morning. I really look forward to carrying on for the day and tomorrow and coming back in next year. Thank you.
I think this year is more exciting in terms because of how the market has evolved. And I very much think, with the good effort of Middle East Food Forum as well as ICCA, they have really given a very on-point topic to the conference.
I think being involved in ICCA and getting a lot of the different panelists and the different people in the industry is great. You get to learn things from other people, you get to see what innovation is happening. Sometimes I say you need to step out of the office, step out of the kitchen and just really get that wealth of information. And then learning from other peers and colleagues is great. And very rarely do you get the chance to see so many of them in one place. And I find it extremely, extremely exciting, especially in a city like Dubai that changes so fast and is so innovative.
I think conferences like this that bring together people from different parts of the business, whether you're a restaurateur, whether you're a platform that provides services to restaurants, whether you're a supplier, it also helps certain parts of the industry also gain knowledge that they may not be aware of. So, we do delivery, for example, as Deliveroo for our restaurant partners, but that certainly doesn't mean that other people can't learn from what we do, right? And I think that's the benefit of doing conferences like this.
The impact for us to join this pitching session is huge. Of course, we don't every day have the opportunity to be in front of a very qualified audience and to be able to explain our project. So it's a huge step forward for us. In 5-minute pitch, it's very useful for us to make sure that we understand what they want and we can answer in the best way possible. So, yeah, thank you so much for the invitation, and I'm sure it will be a great help for us.
I think it's very important to have more and more of these sort of conversations, more and more open discussions about the issues that the industry is facing, that restaurants are facing, and I personally take a lot away from these sessions. I think there's a lot of learning. And I think it's great to get industry experts in a room together to discuss ideas. So I would encourage the more the better of these sorts of discussions and these sorts of forums.
Talking about digital in a digital age is something which we really need. We need to understand our customer. We really need where they're coming from. I believe that this kind of seminars, this kind of panel discussions have a very big impact and they are very important, and I'm very happy that I could have been part of it. Thank you.
We discussed about how digital is the customer today and how to approach him and her with various tools, and especially with just trying to engage with all the trendy tools nowadays. So one of them is definitely influencer marketing. And it's very widespread in UAE, especially in Dubai. It's giving brands the opportunity to reach the customer through a voice that is considered authentic and reliable and credible.
We had a very nice speech here in Dubai World Trade Center. And yes, we went through a lot of different topics. So we started from how people are investing in digital transformation, how people are more connected now with food, how do they express in communication.
The conference this year has been really exciting. The topics were very, very innovative, and I think they're current, they're relevant, it's something what we want more information from experts in those particular fields. So I think it's a welcome, and we're all learning a lot from the conference.
The Restaurant Development Conference is a great way for restaurant owners and restaurant managers to come and get the knowledge and get the great innovative new ideas in this domain. So I advise everybody to come to this conference and get the benefits of getting all the innovative new ideas in this industry. Thank you.
Gulfhost is a great initiative. We met a lot of interesting people. We pitched our product for which we got a lot of leads, and we met a lot of investors as well. And all in all, restaurants will greatly benefit from this, and we're having a great time meeting a lot of people here. So yeah, good luck. I hope we see you guys again next year.
What I love about the Gulfhost conference is all the content that you get when you come to this conference. If you are new to this industry and you want to learn about how to run a successful restaurant, you will be exposed to so many different expertise, because it's full of industry leading experts that will come and share their know-how on how to actually build and successfully maintain a restaurant here in the Middle East.
I think it's very critical for not only restaurant owners, but for the consumers to be a part of such conferences. One is the learning aspect, and without learning we can never move forward. One is sharing. Platforms such as this, you get to share so much that from sharing we automatically learn. So I think it's critical not only for this business but every other business, and today for me, just sitting with 4 great panelists, I've learned so much. I've done my homework, mental homework, so I think it's very beneficial to attend and be a part of such conferences.
It's very nice to have a forum like this because it actually gives entrepreneurs a place where they can come and hear other people's experiences. They don't feel like they're alone in some of the things that they do, and they can also think wider than the way they've been thinking, get ideas and all of those things from other people, and it's a great networking place, right? So forums like this make the world a little bit smaller. When you go to school, you pick the right school because you look for its alumni. Forums like this give you that kind of a platform to be able to develop an alumni within the same industry. You might get a mentor, you might get someone else that you could share your experience with. It makes the F&B world a little smaller, be it meeting suppliers or other industry players or anything of the sort. So they're very critical to have, especially here.
I think it's extremely important to attend these kind of conferences for the knowledge sharing, and so that we can all share our experiences of how people are currently doing in the market, new innovations, where people should be investing their time and their resources, how to deal with staff and partners. On our panel we discussed a lot of these issues, and I think it's really important that people come and attend in order to share the knowledge. I think it's extremely important to attend these kind of conferences for the knowledge sharing, and so that we can all share our experiences of how people are currently doing in the market, new innovations, where people should be investing their time and their resources, how to deal with staff and partners. On our panel we discussed a lot of these issues, and I think it's really important that people come and attend in order to share the knowledge.
I'm so honored to be here today, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity for the industry to come together, to brainstorm, to hear what's happening, to get an insight, especially if you plan to go into the industry or into the F&B in specific, to really learn from experts and to see maybe what mistakes to avoid and to contact. End of the day, everything is about a network and about knowing people, especially here in Dubai. So I think it's a wonderful chance here to come together and to make the right connections.
First, we'd like to thank you, ICCA and World Trade Center, to give us this chance to talk about sustainability in the hospitality sector, which is a really hot topic and important initiatives going on right now. It's important to have a platform like this one, so all the professional and expertise to come together and explain and discuss the initiatives and how we make this sector more sustainable and using more green and clean tech solution.
The range of expertise, if you like, which is up there, different attitudes which we had on the same subject, and how wide that subject is. I mean, there could be a conference going on for 3 days on this.
Yeah.
In reality, I mean, there's food waste, there's a different way of thinking of services and design. This is many subjects in one.
Again, when you say food, food is the biggest trading globally. I mean, every day we have to eat and we have to drink. So and involve many industries. You have agriculture, you have storage, you have transportation, you have design, you have manufacturing, so many industries. So if you take every process itself, you need a conference to talk about it. If you talk about design, you need 2 conferences. If you talk about manufacturing.
So next year, right?
Yeah, next year.
Okay.
So make sure we will be next year and we talk more, we find more solutions, and we get better designs as well.
At the Restaurant Development Conference down here at Gulfhost, we've just had an amazing panel talking about food sustainability. We've been talking about the ways that chefs can help by reducing food waste and acting more sustainably in their kitchens, how operators can target by looking at ways of reducing plastic, single-use plastic packaging. Been a really interesting all-round debate around the issue.
I'm very pleased to be here at the Gulfhost with the ICCA school. We are here at the Restaurant Development Conference discussing sustainability. It's a topic that now it involves everybody. It is something that is urgent to work on. And by coming here together at the conference, well, we're exchanging ideas of different players and actors of the industry, everything from producers, equipment manufacturers, and of course the chefs as well, because we have a lot of things to learn from each other. And it's really vital that we not only talk, but we get some actions done and do together.